Hello everyone, my name is Abdurrahim and today we are going to see effective presentations. Um, this presentation is going to take like a few minutes, like 4 or 5 minutes. It won't be taking long. Um, you can ask me your questions at the end of my presentations, at the comment section maybe. Let's get started. This presentation includes three main subjects. First one is the right typography, second is the layout, and the third one and the last one is using the images right. Let's start with the first one, typography. Do you know the word calligraphy? We also use it in Turkish like calligraphy. Um, um, it comes from the Greek and it means beautiful writing. Um, it's basically the art of writing or drawing beautiful letters, and we use handwriting materials such as ink or brush uh, to make calligraphy. You can consider typography as calligraphy's digital version. Like we use handwriting tools for calligraphy, and then we use computers or our phones or our I don't know, that kind of technological devices for typography. Um, so we have typeface, the word typeface, and then serif, sans serif. Serif and sans serif are kind of typography. Serif means the letter with a tail or a feet. You see an example of serif here. It looks more traditional. We don't use these kind of letters in our slideshows because it looks unprofessional. It looks more like traditional. And then we have sans serif, which means the opposite of serif. It doesn't have any tails or feet or like that kind of fancy stuff. Yeah, it looks simple. It looks the basic version of the letter. So we prefer using sans serif letters in our slideshows to look more professional. And then typeface means um, it means like a family of font. You know what font is, right? For example, Helvetica is a kind of typeface, and Helvetica Bold 15 PT is a font that is in the Helvetica typeface. Typeface is like a font family. It includes Helvetica Italic, Helvetica Bold, that kind of stuff. Let's continue with the other one, shall we? Layout. For layout, you should use the. Do you know that saying? They say less is more. You need to keep it simple to catch your audience interest or attention. To make it simple, you have to understand the intention of the message. You should remove anything that isn't relevant to the topic, or you should make the essentials stand out. How do we do that? We can do that by using contrast, just like I did in here. I used black and white. It's being contrast. We should also leave space between the materials we used in the slideshow. We should let the materials breathe. Do you know the rule of thirds right here? It means splitting your photo or your document that you are using in your slideshow, splitting into trees, both horizontally and vertically, just like here. You see the lines. By doing that, we got 9 rectangles. That rectangles helps us to organize our photos or our content. Um, let's get to the other one. This is the usage of the images. How do we use images? As you see on here, the images you used should not be like this. You see the text here is around, is not into the image, but it should be in the picture that you are using. Just like this, you see it looks fascinating, right? When the text is inside the picture, it looks more catchy. Um, let's get to the other one. Avoid using too much data. What does that mean? What do I mean by saying that is too much data is boring. The more data you use, the more your audience gets bored. How do we avoid doing that? We can let's say we are using this graph in our slideshow. You see there are all of numbers and stuff. It looks boring and it looks hard to understand. But what if we delete these numbers and we just use the lowest one and the top. This way it would be more like for easy for us to comprehend, easy for us to understand the situation here, and also it wouldn't look like boring. I guess I'm being clear. I suppose that was it. Thank you all for listening. Bye.